Hi, this is Adam Soda. I'm the Pediatric Solutions Consultant for Tobii Dynavox in Chicagoland. And today I want to take a few minutes to discuss support navigation, mainly what it is, who it was designed for, and how to really start using it. Support navigation is a page set that's built directly into Snap Core first. To get to these page sets, you need to change your grid size to 2x3 or smaller. So it'd be 2x3, 2x2, 1x2, and 1x1. Support navigation is really designed for that emergent communication population. So think of your early intervention age group. It can also be useful for anyone who's at that emergent communication level. So even an adult who previously had fully developed language, they had a traumatic event in their life, and they are now back at emergent level, this could be useful for them as well. I also tend to use support navigation for children who are new to alternate access methods. So think of eye gaze or a head mouse, because it provides them with nice large targets, as you can see. It gives them some nice easy early success where they don't have to work so hard to hit the buttons, and helps provide some of the buy-in and motivation to be successful with that. The whole idea and premise behind support navigation, as the name implies, is that we as the communication partners are going to support the user with the navigating component of the communication. If they are at an emergent communication level, we're throwing vocabulary at them. We don't necessarily want to overburden them with also navigating to different types of vocabulary. We want to keep it simple for them because we want them to get success. So right now I'm in core words. You can see that I'm on a 2x2 grid or 4-button grid, and they just have some basic core vocabulary they can use for requesting and protesting and commenting as well. There's nowhere really for them to go, right? There's no message window, there's no folders for other vocabulary, there's no toolbar for them to kind of go in and out of different areas. It's just this basic grid, and we can leave this up on the screen for them, and we can do whatever activity that's motivating for them and start targeting these basic core words. Now, if you want to get out of this and to go to something else, it would be the SLP, the parent, whoever the communication partner is, to navigate for them. Again, supporting navigation. So on the top left, you have this home button. I would just tap that, and it'll bring you here to your home page. This is the home page or the landing page for support navigation. You'll notice it's no longer in a 2x2 grid. That's because this is just kind of a landing page for us to get to different vocabulary pages. So I was in core words. There's my 2x2. Now I can get back out to my landing page. There's quick fires I could use. So your yes, no, good, bad, I can modify this to be however I want. But this is a 2x2 grid, and I go back home to our landing page. Our word lists are going to be things like toys, food, clothing, colors, things like that. There's a keyboard, there's numbers built in here as well. One thing you'll also notice is in the middle, we have these topics 1 through 6. These are all blank topics, and that was very purposeful. When we think about our emergent communicators, they tend to have like very specific motivators and things that get them really excited. And we wanted you to have these blank topics so you can put in whatever those highly motivating activities are into these topics. Because if users aren't motivated, they're not going to use the device to communicate. So we want to give you freedom. So we really want you to target and put vocabulary in here that's going to be really motivating for your user. So if I know my child really, really likes music and they're motivated by me singing songs to them or playing music from Spotify or whatever, I can make a music page and I can start putting in their favorite songs. Just like that. Now I'm giving them highly motivating vocabulary that they can start requesting things. And if they hit Baby Shark, I'm going to immediately start playing Baby Shark for them. And if they sing with me, Let It Go, they hit that button, I'm going to immediately start playing that for them and start giving them that requesting and cause and effect feedback. When we're done with that, the communication partner would just go back home, and maybe we want to work on a different topic. Maybe we want to work on core words, or maybe we need more vocabulary in here. I could put their favorite foods in here. And now they can start requesting some of their favorite items. The whole idea here is to make it really motivating for the kiddo or whoever it is, so they actually engage and start using the device. Once I'm in my foods, all they have to worry about is choosing a food. They don't have to worry about getting there. They don't have to worry about leaving there or going and putting words together. It's just a simple way for them to start doing some basic communication skills. Another tip I'm going to show you quick is that if you happen to know that another page already exists and you want to link to that page, you can do that. One very common activity is bubbles for these younger kids, and we already have a bubbles page built in. And if you happen to know that, you can link to that page so you don't have to recreate the wheel. If I go to link to page, link to existing page, I can choose my bubbles page right here, topic bubbles, create, and now I have a page that has a bunch of questions and comments and requests about bubbles. That's supported navigation. To recap, it's meant to be a page where the communication partner is going to take care of the navigating for the user, so the user really only has to worry about requesting and things like that and really engaging with the software. Try to make it as motivating as possible so your user feels empowered and engaged by it. We obviously don't want people to be at support navigation forever, and if they need to be there for a very long time, that's totally okay. But we would love for them to grow, be able to navigate on their own, and have more communication at their fingertips. So once we start growing this grid size to at least a 3x3 level, you'll notice that we now have a toolbar, we have a message window. So once they've kind of started excelling at that support navigation, we can move them out to here, and this will be kind of the main layout from here on out. They can start combining words, even with their fringe vocabulary, to build their own sentences. We're going to give them more types of quick fires. And what's nice is we have these topics, and these are fully formed topics. But what's nice is that the topics that you created in support navigation are going to follow you. So there you see my music, and here you see my food items that I started making for this page set. So you're not going to lose any of the edits that you already did. That's the end of my presentation on support navigation. I hope that kind of clarifies how you can use it or what it was designed for. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. All right, bye.